All right, here we are, Albany Motocross Park for the last two rounds of the motorsport.com Northwest National MX Series. 2 days, Saturday and Sunday here. Lots of ruts. We've had plenty of wet weather the leading weeks before this race in the area, which made for some killer ruts. A lot of people having problems with the ruts, and it came down to the last corner in a lot of motos here at Albany Motocross Park. This is your post-race show for the final two rounds, rounds number 8 and 9 of the motorsport.com Northwest National MX Series, right here from Albany.
So we're here in Albany, Oregon for the finale of the Northwest National Motocross Series, brought to you by motorsport.com and Rockstar Energy. And Jared Steinke made a little bit of gas money today and yesterday with some great rides, like $1,400 worth of gas money. That's a pretty good deal on local weekend, isn't it?
Yeah, I was pretty pumped. You know, I wasn't expecting to get paid so much. I knew it was 200%, and I seen about yesterday had about 11 riders, and today I think 9, and I'm pretty happy with the outcome of how it turned out.
So now you lived here, till you were 12 years old in the Salem area. You rode here in the Northwest for quite a while. Now back to Woodland, California. That's where you're actually born at. But you've known this track for a long time. You spent a lot of time on it. Has it changed a lot over the years, or is the consistency and the way the track shapes up the same as it used to be?
Obviously the front part is a lot different compared to what it used to be, and the jumps just seem smaller, but I'm not sure if that was because I rode it on a 65 and now pro. But the track, it's basically the same as when I used to ride it on the 50s, 60s, and 80s, and boy, I've spun probably over 500,000 laps here.
So the cycle country jump in the middle, you ride a lot of nationals, you rode supercrosses and everything. Tell me, because I've never jumped that thing, how sketchy is that on the first lap when you got 10, 15, 20 guys behind you?
You definitely have to let off if you're in a group of people. People like to whip it over it, and it's a fast jump, so if you're close to anyone, a little too close, you can go down pretty hard.
All right, well, Jared, great rides this weekend. Hopefully we'll see you in the Northwest for the rest of the summer off and on. I know there's some big purse events coming up here, but congratulations on some pretty outstanding motos this weekend.
Yeah, thank you. I'd like to thank Ted Duvall for putting the race on. You know, he's the only promoter out here that does 200%, which helps us pros out a lot. and Scott Russell from Motorsport Hillsboro, and Fly, Scott, and Joey Lancaster for the interview.
All right, thank you guys very much, and Jared, great job.
Thank you.
Hey, Joey Lancaster here, along with Brian Barnes. Final 2 rounds, season's over for us here at the motorsport.com Northwest National MX Series presented by Rockstar. Finishing here in Albany MX Park. Great way to finish out the series. Sun all weekend long, perfect weekend. Everybody barbecuing up last night, and great racing all weekend long. We've had a lot of riders come through here, a lot on Saturday and a lot on Sunday, but I tell you what, awesome season.
Yeah, we went to 4 venues, Horn Rapids, Woodland, then Airway Heights in Spokane, Washington, and then here to Albany in Oregon. 3,436 total entries over 9 races in the series, and hats off to all the families and all the riders that came out and supported. Hats off to the crew that worked the whole series to make this a great series, one of the biggest series in the United States, and it's been a great run this year.
Yeah, definitely. Talking about a lot of those families, each and every Saturday night we try to take some of the kids and do some fun photo shoots, give them something to do, in those off times. And, we went from doing photo shoots out in the desert out of Richland to doing BMX photo shoots up in Spokane, and then mini bike photo shoots. And I actually, we happened to get father and son of the Lion family to do tandem backflips into the sand. So it's a huge family event here that we put on, and that's really what makes our series. And that's what we like to see. Bring the families back to the sport, because that's what it's all about. But let's talk about some of the riders highlighting this weekend. Justin Lyon, one of them, who's actually watching off camera right now. It's soaking up the sun. But he had some killer battles aboard his number 4 KTM. Struggled with starts a little bit, but he was there at the end when it really mattered. So a lot of other riders to talk about, like our pro class.
Yeah, Jared Steinke came up. He's actually originally from here in the Salem area, lived here until he was 12, moved down to Woodland, California, where he was born, but he ended up making $1,407 in the pro class as he battled with Austin Ulrich. Elias Vortius showed up today. His 200% pro payback to the Pacific Racing Organization has helped some of the privateers put good money in their pockets. And you got the intermediate classes today with the guy that lives right across the street, Nolan Byer from Grand Prix Cycles, and Jimmy Harding Jr. they pretty much ran away with everything intermediate today. And then Austin Black, Motorsport Hillsboro. I don't know what more you can say about him. He rode in the schoolboy class against big bikes and won all those motos. So we had some great racing today on a tough track. It rutted up. You can look at it in all the video that's going to be on the post show, and it was kind of gnarly. There were some riders that have excelled in the rest of the series that had some problems here. So with 7 inches of rain over the last 6 days in May, at the end of May, this thing stayed moist the whole year, or the whole weekend long, and proved for a tough track for everybody.
Yeah, for sure. I know Black, actually, I think the last schoolboy moto, he had a drag-out race with Fowler down to the end, and he ended up missing that one. But, yeah, not everybody coming out unscathed. Have a little bit of a bandage of my own doing some racing. And, every once in a while, some guys go down. We did have a few guys go down this weekend, but all in all, and for the entire series, it's been a great series, and I can't wait for the next race.
Right on. Next year will be great. It's stretched out over a 4-month period, and I can't wait either, Joy. It's been a lot of fun trying to provide this information to all the sponsors, and if you would like to sponsor the events or this series next year, make sure and get a hold of Joey or Garrett Duvall through Pacific Racing MX. We would love to have you with the series with us.
Definitely. Until then, you can also come up and check us out. All the rest of the crew for the Top Gun Team MX Nationals. It's going to be right back at your home, which is Washougal, Washington, the Washougal MX Park. That's going to be right at the beginning of September. Teams are already talking this weekend about getting everything together. So we'll see you guys all there. Also, the National at Washougal. Can't forget about the Washougal National. Till then, it's been a great 2013 season here for the motorsport.com Northwest National MX Series presented by Rockstar. We'll see you next time.
Thumbs up to moto.
Motocross in the Northwest.